See the start of the new season more clearly with sports eyewear from Norval Opticians.
Well, that proved to be a very difficult afternoon, David.
Not just difficult, enormously disappointing. I'd say the worst performance of the season by quite a margin. We haven't had, a lot of those players haven't played for the last couple of weeks, and it felt like that the first half. We were just a little bit off. We were second best everything, and you come to Welford Road, if you want to compete, you've got to have parity at the set piece, but certainly give an opportunity to win some ball, and today we were very, very poor.
As you say, it's a disappointing start. I mean, the first 20 minutes took the game away from you, really.
It did a little bit, but then after, from about 30 to just before half time, we actually created some very, very good opportunities, didn't take them, and that might have put a different complexion going in at half time. And second half we battled hard, but it's more a case of, we pride ourselves, no matter where we go, no matter who we play against, that there's certain basics in our game that have to be there, and today very few of them were there, and that's the most disappointing aspect, and there's no excuses from our side at all.
It's difficult to put it down to rhythm or appetite, isn't it? But the collisions and the contact, the aggression at the breakdown, Gloucester particularly seemed to come off second best.
That's what I was probably referring to when we talked about the last couple of weeks off. There was no lack of effort. Everybody worked hard, but as you said, we're second best in every aspect of the game. And week to week, there are certain parts of your game are not always as good as you'd like them. But today, every part of our game was just that little bit under par. And when you're playing a team like Leicester, who have been smarting after a couple of disappointing defeats recently, they took full advantage of the weaknesses in our game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it just highlighted the difference between competitions that Gloucester get to play in throughout the season. It was different gravy today. It
was, and you can look at that in the context of the last month, but if you look at it across the course from the start of the season, almost every week we've been competitive. That's reflected in the fact that while we haven't won nearly as many games as we'd liked, they've been very close, one-score games mainly, and that's what today we weren't competitive. We weren't ever really in the game, and look, we're a better team than that.
Is that going to mean there's going to be a pretty a tough week, a stronger message, an aggressive build-up to Saracens come Friday?
We know we can't perform like that against Saracens. That will certainly give us a very clear focus of what we need to do in preparation for playing against a team as good as they are. And look, it's more at the moment that there's just a huge sense of disappointment. We came here, as I said, we'd had a rest, we trained well, we were well prepared, and on the day we just didn't deliver.